welcome to part 29 of the 100 Baby Challenge, season 2. And in this episode, we're going to a flea market, and we're going to be working on our fishing skill. Oh. Wait a second. I know it says where it says Zeb becomes friends with Zev in episode 19, but in episode 29, Zeb actually becomes best friends with the other Zev. First is just friends, now it's just best friends. She's gonna be best friends with the other Zev. Yeah, and also work on her fishing skill. Like every time she works on a skill, she's gonna get called. Say, hey, you wanna hang out? When she's fishing. That's what it's called, fishing for fun. Because every time she goes fishing, someone's calling her to hang out. Well, most of the time anyway. Also, I was pre-recording some episodes for the Super Sim Challenge. I know I said I got through the detective career. I just finished the doctor career. Oh my gosh, that was from episode 112 to episode 117. It's just the doctor career. And that's okay, but that was hard. Here's the thing about these careers. They were hard at first because I just started playing them. Or it's been a while since I was playing them. But here's the thing. Once I got used to it, the easier it became, it just gets easier. But it was hard at first. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. What do I do? And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is easy. Same with science career. What happened with the science career, I actually left off at level 7. So, and when I left off at level 7 in the scientist career for Prince, he was still living at Oasis Springs in the house that almost looks like a pyramid. Yeah, that's where he was when he was trying to earn money to live in a Lex Castle that I built for him. So it was around there that the last time he did the science career, and now he's back in it. He was actually left off at levels when he just ranked up to level 7 and quit, and he hasn't done any of the tasks for that job. So we're at level 7, right where we left off. So that's good. We finished the detective career. We finished the doctor career. Now we're at the scientist career. He wouldn't even had a science career for a day. Of course he had to stick around for a couple of days while he's waiting to go to work. And guess what? He gets abducted by aliens. And that was funny. In the Super Sim Challenge, French actually gets abducted by aliens. And he liked it. And you know what? It's even funnier. He got impregnated. I went to MC Command Center because sometimes when a sim gets abducted by aliens, they get pregnant. Mostly male sims. So, when Prince got abducted by aliens, he came back. I went to the MC Command Center and saw that he was pregnant. No freaking way, he's gonna have an alien baby. Those who are familiar with Lex and Prince, imagine him having an alien baby. I just rolled on the floor laughing my butt off. It's so funny. I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard. I even posted about it on my Lex Zone page in my Lex Zone group. I was really laughing. I was laughing so hard when it happened, though. Anyways, I'm thinking about taking a break because I did about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did about 11 episodes in like a couple of days. And I really want to take a break, but then now that Prince got abducted by aliens, I want to continue. Yeah. I want to see his alien baby. Oh, this is gonna be something. I gotta get him a little crib, and we're gonna get one of them alien cribs because he's having an alien baby. It's so funny. When you have an alien baby in Sims 4, you have a choice to either give it back to the parent, to the other parent, or you raise the alien baby yourself. So, should Prince raise the alien baby, have his wife help him raise the alien baby, or give the kid back to the alien parent? You know what? I waited for this moment a long time. He's keeping it. Man, things just got funnier. It just got funnier. I'm going to also let you know when I did the 11 episodes of the careers of the detective career and the doctor career. It's mostly taking place when he goes to work and not at home, because there's nothing for him to do at home. So I only record every time he goes to work. And it's different in some ways because he's ranking up. He's got different goals sometimes. He's got different tasks. One task, when he leveled up to a medical specialist, he had to deliver a baby, which he's never done. That's kind of foreshadowing that he's gonna have an alien baby. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I just had to do commentary and tell you all about it. I was also watching I watched Tunnels and I watched The Key. You know, like I said, I was writing my version of season 3, and I watched season 3 just for inspiration. I'm about ready to start gardening, but here's the thing. I try to not get ahead of myself because I currently watch the episode of the chapter I'm kind of rewriting. I mean, when I'm on a chapter, I currently watch that episode. It's like, well, if I'm going to rewrite my version of Tunnels, I'll watch Tunnels. I'm not even on the key yet, but I watched it anyway. I really have good ideas of how I'm going to write the key in my fan fiction. Ooh. I really can't tell you what actually happens in my version of K-Town. Okay, I'm going to tell you anyway. She makes it with Stan. Zeb makes it with Stan in my version of K-Town. You know, while they were down in that pit, and they had some time, and they got it on. What he didn't know during that whole time when they go back to the Lex in the key episode in the beginning, Zev had the key. It's not Prince Zev. Forget about Prince Zev. There's no Prince Zev. No. It's Zev, and she has the key to the Lex. And Stan is like, okay. And this gives Prince an opportunity to make a deal. He says, if you blow up planet water, I'll bring Kai back to life. He's like, you can't bring Kai back to life. It's like, I did bring that May back to life, did I not? Even though it was temporary, he did bring her to life, did he not? And you thought I was done? If I could bring myself back, I can bring Kai back to life. But you gotta blow up planet water. And what Prince does, to prove his point, he brings Kai back to life somewhat. Where he's not all completely mortal. He's like, he can still do things as a mortal, but he's still invincible. He is still hard to destroy. He's still an assassin. But he can breathe, he can eat, and all that stuff. And do normal human stuff. Even though he's still he's not completely indestructible. He's more like invincible. Still hard to destroy. He's still a defiant assassin. He just doesn't need proto blood anymore. So, halfway brought back to life, he tells Kai what his plans are, and he goes, "It's like, this is to prove my point." And Kai's like, "Prove your point about what?" About Zev. Will she blow up? Well, actually, he's going to approach Zev and it's Kai Bone and said, now first Kai approaches Zev and says, I'm human, but not completely human, but I don't need proto blood anymore, but I'm still kind of indestructible. I'm still an assassin, but yet I just don't need proto blood anymore. And you can do things mortals can, like a human can do, if he was still alive, but yet he's still kind of dead. And then Prince comes in. He says, like, well, if you do blow up water, this is just to demonstrate my abilities. If you blow up water, I can reunite his soul into his body. He can be completely alive. Zev does go the distance. She does try to blow up water. And Kai is so disappointed. He is just so disappointed. Now that he's somewhat brought back, and he's stuck that way now. And he now has emotion. And he expresses quite a lot of disappointment. And he learns that Zev has also slept with Stan while they were trapped in K-Town. And Stan is mad at Zev because the reason Zev slept with Stan in the first place is because he just thought he lost his only child. And thinking that sleeping with him and making another child will help him get over his loss. So Stan is furious that Zev used him while he was vulnerable. Only slept with him just to get over the fact that he could have another child to replace Winter. Stan's not happy about that. And then when Zev saw that Winter was still alive, Zeb was like, oh crap. I just slept with Stan. Big mistake. She only slept with him because she thought Winter was dead and she could have a kid to replace Winter. But Prince also says the reason why he gives a reason to Stan and Zeb how he rescued Winter when she fell. He has wings. You know, like in the show Lucifer, where the wings just you don't actually see the wings until they just I don't know how you say it, sprout wings. You can just, or not retract, but you don't see them. They can just disappear. That's basically how Prince is. You don't really see them until they just appear, and he can fly. So that's how Prince says, like, this is how I saved Winter. I can fly. And he says, like, oh, so you could just in the tunnels episode in the beginning, when Prince says that he has wings and shows Zeb and Stan his wings, and they said, oh, so you could just fly over to Hogtown and rescue Kai. And then Prince says, okay, I'll fly over there and rescue Kai if you do one thing for me. And what's that? Blow up water. And they say no. He's like, fine, find your own way over. And he leaves with Winter. Instead, if he doesn't go down the 39,000 steps, he flies down there. He carries Winter and flies. He doesn't need to walk down all them steps. He could just fly down. You can just fly down to the bottom. And so first Winter's confused, like, wait, what are you doing? It's like, I have an idea. Trust me on this one. So far, Winter's trusted Prince. And yes, Winter's on Prince's side. And yes, like I said in another episode, Winter is the only child and only daughter of Stanley Tweedle. And she's like 18 years old. And so yeah, she's still got a lot of learning to do. She trusts Prince. I mean, he saved her life. Anyways, so it's working out as Prince thought that Zeb and Stan would actually follow them, and they do. They follow him, but they can't fly, so yeah, they have to walk down the whole 39,000 steps. Anyways, what else? When in the key episode, I'm gonna have Stan ask Zeb, doesn't it bother you that Prince has wings and a tail? And Zeb's gonna say, I'm part cluster lizard, so nothing surprises me anymore. Oh, and I plan on making the Lex crash into planet water. And they said if they in the key episode in the beginning, somewhere in the key episode, that when they crash into one of the planets, the Lex they all would die, which means the Lex would be destroyed. Not when they crash into planet water. That'd be okay. So they're going to crash. The Lex crashes into planet water with Stan in it in cryostasis. So Stan, when waking from cryostasis, to find out that the Lex is underwater. He's inside the water planet. He's the only one there. 790 Zev and Winter are on planet Fire with Prince. Oh yeah, Kaito. He's in the center of the planet with the prince with the white coat. So Stan's on aboard the Lex. He looks at the view screen, realizes they're underwater, and asks the Lex where they at, like where are they at, and stuff like that, and where is everybody, and can he fire his weapon while underwater? Yeah, he does fire the Lex does fire its weapon to blow up water while inside planet water. But since the Lex can't be destroyed by its own weapon, because when you watch Norb, he reverses his polarity to destroy all the Manta drones. So no, the Lex's weapon can't hurt it's an ouch, but it's just a sting, but it really doesn't destroy the Lex's polarity. So yeah, the Lex will end up destroying water while it's inside the planet water. And then before Stan blows up planet Fire, he takes a moth and goes down to planet Fire to rescue Zev and Winter. And the robot head, of course. And Zev tells him about what happened, where's Kai? He asks where's Kai. So Zev tells him where Kai is. He's stuck inside the planet. The only way to get him out is if you have to blow up the planet. So Stan's like, yeah, I had plans to blow up the planet, but he wanted to rescue his family and friends before he took them. He wants to take them back to the Lex before he blew up the planet. And they want to do it before Prince got back. Because Stan still hates Prince with a passion. Stan wanted to blow up planet Fire before, get Winter, Zev, and 790 on the Lex before he blew it up. With Prince still on it. I think it's just an interesting concept. I don't know how I'm going to write Garden or how I'm going to write the battle. Or the beach episode or episodes like that. I don't know how I'm going to write them, but, I know how I'm going to write half of Tunnels. I know how I'm going to write the key episode. I bet those who watch my series and hasn't watched Lex have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, who's calling? Who died? Oh my gosh, who died? Daffodil. Daffodil. Is that Zev's sister? Dude, that's Zev's sister. No. Daffodil is Zev's sister. Oh, that sucks. Now everybody will be sad. For a couple days. Can we not have people die? That'd be great. If people die, I don't want to know about it. I mean, talk about my game. In my game. can my Sims not get notified when they die? I feel like, can they just like find out, get like a letter in the mail? I'd rather prefer it that way. When I get done with this episode, I'm gonna play some more Super Sim. I can't wait for Prince to start showing. No way, man. I'm gonna check comments if I got any comments after this too on my Like Zone group and my Like Zone page, because I posted about it. And I'm gonna post pictures. I'm going to post pictures in my Like Zone group and my Like Zone page. And I'm going to post this group called Experience. Maybe. This is so weird. I didn't record the part where Prince got abducted. I started recording after he got abducted, just right after he got abducted, because it just happened so fast, you know. I recorded when he got back, and I checked him. I checked the MC Command Center to see if he was pregnant, because male Sims get pregnant sometimes. So I checked him. But Prince actually enjoyed the abduction. He actually enjoyed the experience. He thought it was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually recorded his, it shows his moodlet, like, he was focused, and he enjoyed the experience. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for Prince to start showing and actually give birth to the alien baby. I'm going to keep it too, because I've been waiting for this. I never, ever, ever had this happen. Anyways, it's the end of this episode, so stay tuned for part 30.